Hi, so this video is inspired by a comment somebody made. Now, apparently, the channel is big enough to be considered an influencer, and I'm going to be considered as a model for kids. And as a model for kids who would copy what I did, I had a duty of care and a responsibility to do everything with utmost health and safety. And to be honest, when I thought about that, I thought, what a load of tosh. Basically, I'm a fat old guy working in a shed in Kent, and the last thing the younger generation needs is yet another fat old guy telling them to be afraid of stuff. You just don't need it. I mean, why do you think we have a snowflake generation, a whole generation of kids who will sob their hearts out at the least little criticism and are afraid to do everything? Why do you think we've got that? Because there's too many people telling them to be afraid. Now, life is risk. Life is about taking a chance. And a cut or two, well, it's a war wound that just tells you you have taken part. Now, a lot of the people who post this stuff usually post examples of things that have happened to them. And there's an undercurrent in that example they post of pride. Of pride at having done something, got a war wound and been able to talk about it. And that's really important. It's important to take part in life. Taking part in life is about risk. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting we give all the kids 10,000 volt cables and stand them in a pool of water. I mean, when Luke picks up an angle grinder or a circular saw, I cringe, okay? I have to actually watch him without looking like I'm watching him because I'm scared all the time. He's going to cut his fingers off and I'm going to have to wrap them in a tea towel and rush into the hospital so they can sew them back on. It's actually a serious worry of mine, but I don't impress that worry on Luke because Luke has to learn. And he has to learn because by doing, he has to do. That's how you learn. And in that, there is risk. And sure, the boy cuts himself, and what we do is doctor it up with a bit of electrical tape and some super glue. Now he's taken part in life. Now he has a wound, and he has a great sense of pride in what he's doing, and it's lovely to see. And yes, it scares the bejesus out of me as I half watch and don't watch what he's doing. Because you can't hover over the boy. I can't stand over him and say, don't do that, don't do that. He'll just get fed up and he won't want to do it. I have to say in a very nonchalant way, yeah, you do that, and then I pretend I'm not looking at him while I watch him. That's my responsibility. Now, I don't think that we need to be wrapping our kids in cotton wool and telling them all about the dangers of stuff. I think we need to give them minimum guidance so they don't kill themselves, let them get on with it. They get a nick or two, oh, it's a war wound. It's the same war wounds that you're proud of when you're posting these posts to me. It's important for them. It's important that they've done that so that they, in later years, can be proud of that too. And we need that in life. We need to take part, to accept risk, to get hurt. It's all part of living. One thing I don't need to be doing is instilling fear into kids before they even try. So when I read that post, of course, these thoughts immediately came to mind. And, of course, this rant immediately came to mind. And I wanted to post it because there's too much of that in my mind going on, where the older generation thinks that they're helping and, in fact, you're not. What we're actually doing is creating a generation of people who are scared of everything. I mean, yeah, protect them. But your job is not to stop them. When a kid falls off a bike and grazes the knee, you dust them down, you wipe the knee out, and you put them back on the bike and say, off you go. That is what you actually do, to my mind. You don't stop them riding the bike. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you because it really did touch a heartstring for me about what is important when it comes to health and safety. So I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you enjoyed the rant, and thank you very much for watching.